So what is up, guys? Nick here, helping you to master your technology. I got the Galaxy S10 Plus right here, and today we're going to do a camera test with this device on those triple cameras. Mostly we're going to focus on video here. I'll have photo samples and more camera comparisons coming soon, but this one I mostly want to focus on video. It has super steady, it has 4K 60 frames per second, and many more awesome features, including a 10 megapixel 4K dual pixel AF front camera. So let's go ahead and test it out now. Okay guys, so for this first shot, Galaxy S10 Plus, you can see the beautiful Lake Michigan right here. We are in the wide angle, super steady mode. I'm gonna go ahead and walk a little bit here so you can see how it does. Everything I do in this video will be handheld. I'm doing that on purpose because I want you to see that how it performs without a tripod. And everybody's taking a tripod out when they're going out on events, going out with family. You know, you got your phone in your pocket. So we need to see how it performs in those situations. Let's go ahead and jump down here because we're definitely going down by the waters, and we're gonna see, you can see right there how the stabilization does in action. So there you go, handheld. Let me go ahead and do a little bit of fast brisk walking now so you can kind of see how it does right there. And let's go ahead and run a little bit. It should shake a tad, but it shouldn't shake too much. Full speed. And there we go. That's full speed right there. Well, I got a backpack on, so not 100% full speed. There you go, super steady mode. Okay, so we now are in regular 1080p 60 frames per second video. I'm gonna downscale this whole video to 1080p 60 frames. You see that tower right there? Let's go ahead and zoom in on that thing to see how it can do with the zoom detail. So 5x, there is 10x right there. You see it is a little bit shaky at the far zoom, but overall not bad for a smartphone. That looks a little bit choppy. Let's bring it out to about 4.5, 5x. There you go, a lot smoother at the lower zooms. And there you go, Galaxy S10 on a 1080p zoom test. So here's Lake Michigan. Let's go ahead now and get on them buildings over there in terms of that zoom quality. And there's that 10x right there. Again, a little shaky, I'm holding it handheld. But man, can this thing zoom far for a smartphone. Granted, it's definitely very noisy, but the tiny sensor is the reason why it's noisy. But you can see, this thing can zoom pretty far. Although I would like to see improved quality in terms of when you get to that zoom, does it say sharp? And there you go. What do you guys think of the zoom on the Galaxy S10 Plus? Okay, so here is a view of the front-facing camera, Galaxy S10. I absolutely love this 4K dual pixel AF 10 megapixel camera on the front. It's also wide enough to where if you have a fully extended arm, it's not too close on you. It's just about right. I would like to see a wide angle on the front, but we're getting there. For now, the quality is nice on the front of the Galaxy S10, so good detail. Let me know what you think about the audio and the front-facing video quality. Let me go ahead and walk a little bit faster now to kind of see how it does with stabilization. Let's run a little bit. And there we go. Again, this is all handheld. I have nothing on me. Well, I do have the tripod on me, but I don't have it on the phone right now. So there we go. Front-facing camera, thoughts down below. I'm sure you noticed that it's a little bit windy. You're hearing the rustling of the winds in the Lake Michigan over there. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple 4K 60 samples now on the rear camera. I'm not gonna talk too much because, you know, the water is gonna overpower my speech. But go ahead and look for how good it does with the detail, how good it does with the stabilization, and more. Okay, so here's some more 4K 60 frames per second video. You can see the sun just glistening off this pond that was created in the sand. Just absolutely beautiful. And very calm waters over here. A little bit muddy and sandy, but it's all right. We'll live. Let's go over here and kind of get a good idea of what you can expect here from the Galaxy S10 Plus. Let me go ahead and zoom in on the 4K 60. Maybe we can get those seagulls, see what they're up to. That one's shaking off. He said, that's too much water for me today. This guy over here looks like he found something to eat over there. Look at him. Look at him go. 2, 3, 4, 5. He's like, let me take a shower. Let's go over here. And there you go. That one's trying to get out of here. There you go. That's the 4K 60. I think it looks absolutely incredible for the Galaxy S10 Plus. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Somebody left their sunglasses in the sand, so let's go ahead and see how we can do with a macro here on the Galaxy S10 Plus. Like if you do a video where you get really close on things, there you go. We can get them sunglasses in pretty good quality, and you can also take photos of things as well while you are shooting video. So that's kind of an idea of what you can expect for the Galaxy S10 Plus when it comes to up close. I'm going to do a little bit more front-facing video, kind of in different lighting so you can see how it does perform. Be aware I'm going to spin around real quick, so if you got motion sickness, close your eyes for 1 second. 1, and there we go. Walk backwards a little bit. You can see the sun is beaming directly on me now. And there you go. More front-facing video tests. I always want to put a few in here because a lot of reviewers seem to ignore the front-facing camera, and this is one you definitely do not want to ignore in the Galaxy S10 Plus. So let's take a look at this sign. No dogs allowed on the beach at any time. To get a close-up again, just kind of see the detail we can get on the Galaxy S10 Plus right here. And there you go. That's basically what you can expect in terms of detail on the device. Okay, we got a lot of stuff here we can go ahead and kind of just take a video sample of to get really close on stuff. The rock formations here, and there you go. That's kind of what you can expect. This is 1080p 60 on the Galaxy S10 Plus. Keep in mind, if we go 4K 60, you'll get even better detail. Although the 1080p 60 is very good here on the device. Again, some more detail. We can go in on this padlock right here to see how it can do really close. And one thing you'll notice is that the dual pixel AF, these plants are a little bit not alive right now. It is not yet fully spring or summer here in Chicago, but you can kind of see how it does here. There we go. One thing you'll notice about the dual pixel AF is that when you bring an object into the frame, it really does get you really quickly. So I'm gonna bring my hand in. You've seen right there, boom, again, boom. And I'm sure you guys know who Casey Neistat is, but he actually uses Samsung phones a lot in his videos if he can't capture the scene with a Canon because maybe it's too large for a scene. I actually use a Samsung because there's dual pixel AF in the Samsung just like the Canon. So most of the times people can't even tell that he switched over between like a Canon and a Samsung. So that just goes to show how good this camera is on this device. So I don't know how stable this is, but you can see if we get close in, there's the detail. So excellent detail no matter what you're doing here with the Galaxy S10 Plus. So I want to take a quick video of these trees because they do show a little bit more saturation in video than they do in real life. So they're actually a little bit more dull than what you're seeing on camera, but that shows that the S10 Plus has the capabilities of bringing green up a little bit, making it more pleasing to the viewer or the person watching the video than it actually does show in real life, where an iPhone will give you more of a duller look. That's what you can expect from the S10 Plus. Now, these are the type of trees that don't die no matter what the season is, so you can see right there. We get really closely. I don't want to get my shadow in there. There you go. So excellent, excellent detail. I mean, this camera is like, I don't even need to bring out a regular camera. I could just take this thing, shoot my YouTube videos. You guys wouldn't even care. That's how good the quality is here for the S10. So if you're looking on starting a YouTube channel, you might want to consider a Galaxy S10. So here's a cone. Let's see how this does look up close. And what I want you to pay attention to is that you'll notice that the S10 never really stutters or comes in and out. It kind of keeps everything in focus all the time. Actually does better than a lot of DSLRs in this regard, and closer to that of a camcorder, to be honest. So the only time you'll have an issue is when you have too bright of lights. Then you might have a little bit of a problem with overexposure, but in bright sunlight this thing is like a camcorder in video. So here's a quick example. These are Divvy bikes, our bike sharing system in Chicago. Essentially, you get these bikes, you rent them, and you can ride the lake path wherever you want. I thought it'd be a good idea to show you because there's a lot of blue on these bikes right here. And then yeah, so if you come over here, you can go ahead and test them out. So if you come through, check them out. It's an easy way to get around the city, but you can see how it does with text. Very good. So again, I just absolutely love the detail you can get, no matter if you're in on close on things, you're trying to get some saturation. Everything just turns out beautiful for this device. And I'm not trying to sound biased, it's just absolutely true though. I'm not saying it's the sharpest camera in the world, but the versatility of it is amazing. So here's an old school hot dog stand. We can see that we do have some junk food right here. I don't advise you eating. Live a little bit, but don't eat this stuff every day. But let's go ahead and just kind of see how it does with the colors on there and the actual text of this stuff right here. So very good here. Very old school sign right there. This is an old school hot dog stand, only open again in the summer times around here. So here's some more video of the lake, a different perspective here. And there is the skyline down there. We're gonna get a little bit closer on that in a little bit, but I just want to show you how it does with zoom on this guy. And you can see there's a little bit of, you know, fog or something over the skyline. It's like pollution. I don't know what that is, but it kind of like doesn't make it look super sharp. So let's go ahead and pull that out. Kind of see the rock formations right here. And there you go. Let's bring it over here. Again, big pine tree. I believe that's a pine tree. And there we go. This is kind of the detail you can expect, again, on the Galaxy S10 Plus. Gorgeous. Okay guys, so now we're in a super steady mode. You see these rocks right here? We're literally gonna jump up on those and jump up off them. So let's get on them first of all. Okay, so now we are on top of these rocks, and I'm gonna jump off them in the super steady mode. The reason I'm doing this is I wanna show you how steady this camera truly can be. Now this is in handheld mode, so I am hoping that I do not drop the camera. And do not try this at home if you're not an experienced jumper or you're just not that athletic, because you do have a chance of hurting yourself. So viewer discretion, please do not try this at home. And here we go. Boom! Let me know how you think the video quality was there on the jump. I just looked over that last video with the jump. Keep in mind that this rock right here is about, I'm gonna say about 4.5 feet high. This is not a small rock. I'm about 6.5, I'm about 6'4", so almost 6.5 feet, but this thing is about 4.5 feet. This is not no small rock. And you've seen how steady it stayed in there. So people who do action, Samsung is not joking when they said this thing is as stable as an action camera. I believe it after seeing that last shot right here. Let me know your thoughts on that super steady mode. I absolutely love it, and this is a game changer. If you wanted stabilization, you don't want to bring a gimbal, you don't want a tripod, this is an absolute game changer on this device. So we're still in the super steady mode. Right here, what I want to do is just run. Now I am running at a pretty decent speed. I'm gonna pick it up to full speed. There we go. Let's go ahead and bring it back full speed. I mean, did you see that stability? It's on point. Now here is walking and running in the regular mode. You can see full speed. Let's go ahead and bring it back. And you can see the difference is night and day. Hey guys, so we're now at an area where people oftentimes in the summer come to do yoga, meditate, kick back, put their hammocks up, meditate, stuff like that. Let's take a look at this public art and kind of see how the detail is on the Galaxy S10 Plus. Now, they're all basically the same, so I'm just gonna go around a few of them. You can kind of see, there we go. And overall, just a beautiful day for videography, photography. This guy over here has got some nice sun on him. Let's go ahead and see how we do here. And there you go. That's how it does up close on stuff. And let's get on this sign which says do not damage the public art, basically. And you can see right there how the S10 Plus will do very close on text and the like. Okay, so here's some more video. This is in 1080p 60. I want to go ahead and zoom in now on that guy up there on the horse to kind of see how much detail it can keep here, because you know, you might see a monument, you're out traveling or something, you might want to zoom in on it. It's a little bit too far for your Galaxy S10 Plus, and you can see, there you go. Again, at those full zooms you get a little bit of noise, but bring it in only about 2.5 3x and you can retain quite a bit of detail there on whatever you are looking at. The geese looking for some food right here, having some brunch on some grass. It's like we got some ducks over here as well. See, there you go. Again with the zoom, them ducks are not super sharp, but I can definitely tell what that is, and I know you can too. So there you go. Not bad at all. Okay, so here's another close-up video of this sightseeing view. It's kind of go ahead to look into there to go look over here. That's what it's for. But you can see how it does with that text. I can clearly read that, clearly visible. I just absolutely love the detail up close on things here for the Galaxy S10 Plus. Okay, so here's some cows. We're at the zoo right now, so let's go ahead and see how it does again with video and zoom. Trying to get some wildlife. You're a little bit too far back, and that's about how you can do right there. They don't look like they want to be outside right now. Okay, we're in super steady. I wanted to go ahead and show you kind of how a fast pan would look on the super steady mode, like if you do a quick pan on things, and there you go. We are stationary. I just want to show you how it does pan, if there's any rolling shutter here on the device, and looks pretty good overall. All right guys, so let's go ahead and check out some photo samples and judge these for yourself. Again, this video is mostly focused on video, so I'm not going to throw too many in there, but enough to see kind of how this camera does perform. Alright guys, so here is the Galaxy S10 Plus at nighttime. We are in 4K 60 frames per second. You're looking at the Chicago skyline. I would say I'm about 2 miles from there, so it's definitely not going to be tack sharp because we are a few miles back. But if I zoom in, you could see it gets quite noisy when you are far in on things, so do keep in mind that zooming in the daytime and the nighttime, you're going digital, so you are going to get a little bit of grain. But as I come closer here, you can see a lot sharper on things up close. This is a bridge we're looking at right here. And if I do walk this way, you can see a little bit more light. Not bad. I can actually pick up pretty good detail on stuff here. And I think it does a good job of really brightening up the scene. That's a lot darker than it looks here on camera. One thing that is a little off is the color. The street's not that like yellowish, it's more like orange. But you can see that restaurant right there. If I zoom in on that, since we're a lot closer, I can make out the text. It says breakfast, lunch, dinner. So that's basically kind of what you can expect from the nighttime video with the S10 Plus. All right guys, so here's a front-facing video sample at nighttime with the Galaxy S10 Plus. There's a skyline right there, you can see. Beautiful skyline, Chicago, Illinois. And essentially, I'm in some pretty decent light, but as I shift to a darker lighting scenario, you can see that it's a little more tough to see me. Not that much, but still. This is one of the darkest spots I can find, and the Galaxy S10 Plus seems to be handling this just fine. So you can see, there's a skyline. What I want to get at is that this front-facing camera, not only is it 4K dual pixel AF, it's sharp, but it's also usable footage at nighttime. So really, like I said before, with the versatility of the S10 Plus camera, you're seeing it right here. It's like pitch black right here. Well, it's not pitch black, but it's really, really dark for Chicago. This is one of the darkest spots I could find, and really, it's holding its own. Let me know your thoughts on the nighttime camera of the Galaxy S10 Plus. All right, so here's some more 4K 60 frames per second test on the Galaxy S10 Plus. That sign over there is a little bit blown out. As I zoom in, you could see we get a lot more detail there. And there we go, nighttime photo. As we get more light, seems like the video does pick up a little bit, gets a little bit better. So I would say probably you don't want to zoom too far on objects with the S10 Plus at night. If you keep it pretty close distance, it should look pretty good though, as you can see right here on the Galaxy S10 Plus. Let's bring it back out. But of course, when you're all the way out, you're going to get the best quality overall. Let me know your thoughts of the S10 Plus right here. Alright guys, so here is the front-facing video again of the S10 Plus, but now I'm in a very bright situation. You can see these street lamps right here are helping me get quite a bit, this guy right here, helping me get a little bit of good light. You can see it's definitely nighttime out here though, but just look at the brightness on my face. This is incredible for not having like anything else with me. No flash on the front of this thing. It's just pure using the lights out here and the camera in the front. So Samsung did a good job at really making this front camera sharp and detailed and actually usable at nighttime, I would say. So let me know your thoughts about the S10 Plus here. All right, so I'm riding the bike right here. Don't worry, it's safe. There's no one out here. You can see right there. But I'm gonna go ahead and flip it around and show you that, you know, image stabilization. It's super steady on the Galaxy S10 Plus for its nighttime video. So you can kind of get an idea how that camera does, because that camera is not quite as sharp as the standard one. So let me go ahead and flip it around and show you. All right, so here's that super steady mode right here. You can see I'm on the bike, just having a good time. Nobody on the path right now. It is late, quiet hours. People got to go to school and work tomorrow, but we're out here having fun with the S10 Plus. Still super steady here, even at nighttime. Holding on to detail pretty well. You can see lights right there. Beautiful home. Anyway, I'm really enjoying what this thing is capable of. Even on this wider angle, you're going to notice that the detail does hold pretty strong. So that's the Galaxy S10 Plus. Nighttime super steady mode in action. Okay, so here's a sample of the S10 Plus. We're in a very well-lit area, 4K 60 frames per second. You could see the lighting right there shining down over here on this statue thingy. And over here you can see, here's the streets. Definitely well-lit. This is Chicago after all. If you're in a major city, you're going to be able to easily take photos at night here with the S10 Plus. Even if you're in darker areas, you should still be pretty fine. You can see still very good detail here, even on that street sign. So overall, I'm very pleased with the nighttime performance of this device. Okay guys, so we are now in a really dark area. Here is the Galaxy S10 Plus once again, and you can see how it does perform in the 4K 60 frames per second mode. Let me go ahead and flip this thing around and you can kind of see how it does. Now there is more light over there, so you can see a lot more there, but I wanted to bring it in these really dark areas just to give you a good hint as to what this thing is really capable of in the S10 Plus, in some of the darkest areas you might ever take this phone. Alright guys, so I'm pretty much done here with these night photos, S10 Plus or night videos as well. Got to get back and edit the video. Hope you enjoyed them. Let me know what you think. I think this was enough for you to get a good idea as to what this thing is capable of. Do you think it's one of the best nighttime cameras? I definitely think it is. It's one of those phones I would like to take out if I'm going to be using it all day, day and night. It's definitely up there. So let me know your thoughts down below. So that's it guys. That's the Samsung Galaxy S10 camera test. What did you guys think? Do you think it's the best camera phone out there? I think it's the funnest to use. Quite honestly, has the most modes. I mean, the Huawei phones got it, but I think this is the funnest, most versatile camera to use for general consumers on the market today. So overall, very fun and pro-grade results for sure. Samsung is not lying about that marketing claim. You just gotta frame your shots right, put it in the high resolution modes, and you can absolutely get pro-grade results. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. If you think it's a great camera, if you think it's the best on the market, does it beat the iPhone, does it beat OnePlus, does it beat Google? Let me know down below in the comments. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. I will catch you all in the next episode. Be sure to be well. Peace.